Today on the Justice Court, a husband that ran from home under the pressure of bills and a wife abandoned for 3 years with responsibility for 5 children.
Orúkọ mi ni Ìyábọ̀ Mujidat Àmọ̀dá. Mo wá sí Justice Court ní last year. Pẹ̀lú èmi àtọkọ mi a ní problem díẹ̀ láàrin ara wa. Ìgbà tí mo dẹ̀ wá yẹn, wọ́n help mi sá. Dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run, changes díẹ̀díẹ̀ tí ń wà láàrin èmi àtọkọ mi. So àwọn míì tàn dẹ́wò wa náà lórí program yẹn ní last year. Àwọn míì wọ́n help wa, àwọn míì dẹ̀ tún fi á sí ISCOMI.
Previously on the Justice Court.
The plaintiff, Iyabo Tunde, is asking the court to compel her husband, Yusuf, to come back to his marital responsibilities. The defendant deserted his family 3 years ago.
So what happened? Why have you brought him to court?
My husband leave me for 3 years. Good. He take 3 years leave me for house. So all the he collect shop for me before leave me.
He collected?
He collected shop for me.
Okay.
So I use the shop. I use the shop like 10 years before wahala start for me. He leave me.
Who set up the shop for you?
9.
That's all?
Yes.
So why have you come to court? Are you living together?
We not live together. I don't leave me 3 years. Now I don't leave me. When me say anybody don't scare.
So why have you come to court? What do you want the court to do for you?
I want the court to help me for my condition. Because as I dey now, as he don't leave me, I go my 12. I dey go do alabara, see anything, no dey shop. I born children 5. So they go shop.
For him?
For him. Now 5 I get for her. So they go school. They go shop. Thing where everything no do okay. I can't go take 1 year. Go do alabaru for my 12. As I don't tire for day, I gather small money. I can't say pepper for area. So
where is the area?
Area na Kirikiri side.
Okay.
Na the area where they said market.
So what happened?
Well, the thing wey happen say the time when I get money now, I dey do for her. I dey do for my children. I know they take and play. I know they take my wife play. So now one person do me 1.2 million. So now me I need to do business before buy and sell. So I don't know say don dey plan say we wan collect visa travel out. So after I just say I no see am again. So now told the thing scatter. My friend, you find me one car, na private. I dey drive with the woman. So now the woman they give me 40,000. So inside the 40,000 now, if I dey go work, I go enter motor, I go chop. The wahala too much.
Which kind of wahala? What kind of wahala with that?
And the wahala be say, if I reach house, I don't go see money drop. So my children go say me, they don't pursue for school fees. I go pay for light, I go pay for toilet.
So now that you've abandoned her, you expect her to be picking all the bills for the children all alone. At least if you're around, you'll be sharing the expenses. But now you abandoned her to everything. 5 children. Even when the 2 of you are together, it's hard to cope. But now you decided to just leave and left her with 5 children. When you were okay financially,
Yes.
You stayed by her. And if it's the other way around, you have to manage it until you come out of it again. You don't have to abandon her. Now you just abandoned her and left her and the children. That's not fair. Or were you the one that asked him to leave? I said, now you drive him.
No be drive him. Now he run by himself. Now he run no. Now you.
So she said she didn't drive you.
Now he run no drive
you are the one that took off by yourself. You are the one that
left.
Run. It's a good thing you told me.
Now he run by himself. Now he run no.
So the salary you are earning can take care of you alone. And you were comfortable. No, barely, at least you were surviving. At the end of the month, you still have little money on you. But they are struggling out there. and you didn't look back.
Ma?
Have you remarried? You've married another woman.
I not marry another woman. I not be marry another woman.
Because me are good for sufferness, and I no go marry another.
The plaintiff, Iyabo Tunde, affirmed that her husband was living up to expectations when his business was thriving, but he took to his heels and abandoned his family because of financial challenges. The defendant, Yusuf Tunde, says he was duped by his business partner. Now, he is so broke that he cannot pay attention to family matters. Judge Fumi wades into this matter.
So what do you want to do towards the upkeep of the children and the welfare? School fees, feeding and everything. What do you want to do? You can't leave her alone to be picking all the expenses.
I will change.
So what will be the changes we will see in you?
If I do work, I collect salary now. I will call my children when they come collect now. So.
How much you want to be giving them on a monthly basis? How much?
I would give because the money when I collect 40,000. I would give them half because I would enter.
You give them half.
I would enter to go. I would chop. Because the motor when I carry go enter and 600 go come.
You have waiting he tell you. Waiting he talk.
He say go they do well for me.
Pardon?
He say go they do well for me.
How much he say go they give you?
2,000.
20.
20,000. Na lie yo. Na lie. Na lie they lie yo. Na lie. Na lie. Na my friend house now they live. Na my friend house I dey live with my children. Na lie. Na lie. 20,000. If you give me now abandon me since we don't abandon me.
Look at it. You see?
20,000.
He said you
If you say they give me like this, it is I go live.
every month. She's so skeptical. Look at her expression. Even right now as I'm talking, she still doesn't believe that you are going to give her. But
I don't believe her.
you know what? This one way they talk. No be you take your mouth, tell me now, say, before, when he get money,
They do me well.
he do you well.
He do me
He
well.
get shop for you.
Wallah.
He put clothes for you. I mean, whatever inside the shop. Yes, now. And it's the same person that is saying he'll be giving you half of his salary. He said, go they divide the salary into two, give you half. He go keep half.
Now, I know house where they live. My friend house now they live. Even the woman where they live from house, allow my boy. They sleep with me. Say because on the children don't be gay. Say no go allow my boy because they sleep with them. The other one just they sleep with his friend far side. All that can't see.
Where are you staying?
Now for the place
That
where I
one,
work.
if I dey fear, make that one no
The
go
place when I dey work,
joy Agbero. Because person wey be say just dey
And then
sleep.
the place,
Wait, let him talk.
now the place now that the one now they stay.
Now the place where you dey work. Where is that?
Now, my two estate.
Okay, they give you accommodation there that you stay.
Yes.
So relatively you are comfortable.
So now to get the money now they hard for me. So I know they had anything from my Facebook. I they tell her. So make me begging mama. If I settle down, I will collect house.
Settle down from 3 months. We don't
I'll collect
abandon.
house, so we live together.
The situation is pathetic. Judge Fumi does not want finance to continue to put this marriage asunder. She throws a lifeline. After the break, she wraps this matter.
The problem you have is just all about money.
Yes.
And you said you were into provision business
Yes, ma'am.
before.
I say
Well,
one point.
let me tell you,
Yes.
from the court's post,
Yes.
we give you 100,000 naira. So that you can try and build your life. And because of the children, that's just it. And what I have to say to you, you see, this life is full of up and down. You are a man. Even for women, life challenges come. When it comes, you face it headlong. Before you know it, it turns around again. no condition is permanent. You understand me?
Yes.
So work on that. And it's a very wrong attitude to have towards your family.
Thanks.
So the court will provide the money for you to start your life all over again. Be prudent. Manage the money well. No waste time. Try to. God will help you.
All right.
àlàáfíà ni wọ́n wà téèyàn bá wá sí kóòtù bí báyìí wọ́n bá wá yanjú ẹ̀ torí pé bí ọkọ aya ló bá wá wọ́n bá wá yanjú ẹ̀ torí pé àlàáfíà dẹ̀ ń wà tí ó ti pé gbogbo wàhálà tó bá wà láàrin wa ó yanjú kò sí wàhálà kankan bí báyìí wọn ò dẹ̀ gba nǹkan kan lọ́wọ́ wa àwọn náà tún ẹ̀ pọ̀ nígbà tá a wá bí báyìí ọkọ mi ó ti ń ṣe dáadáa ó ti ń tọ́jú ilé dáadáa fún mi bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹyọ kan tó kù bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni wípé kò tí ì gbálé fún mi ọ̀dọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ mi tí mo ti ń máléjì pẹ̀lú ọmọ mi second to the last born òun ni mo sì wà ọmọ ọkùnrin mi méjì ó wà pẹ̀lú àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi kan àwọn ọmọbìnrin mi méjì náà wà pẹ̀lú àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi so ilé tá a dẹ̀ rí room parlour self contained 350 agreement àti agent 150 gbogbo ìyànjú tí wọ́n dẹ̀ gbà fún mi gbogbo àwọn tó help mi bíbá yìí náà mo lọ ra kọ̀ǹténà nígbà tí mi ò lágbára agbára ṣọ́ọ̀bù yẹn mọ́ wọn bá nǹkan táwọn èèyàn ṣe fún mi mo mọ lóore mo lọ rè ra kọ̀ǹténà mo dẹ̀ gbìyànjú mo lọ gba napo mo fi rajà sínú kọ̀ǹténà ọkàn pé ìgbà tí mo wá ń sanwó napo yẹn lọ díẹ̀ nsìn ṣọ́ọ̀bù yẹn tún ń lò àwọn ọmọ mi tó dẹ̀ ṣe pé wọ́n gba kíní yunifásitì jáàmù ẹ̀sàmù tó máa ń gbà yẹn so mo ti fowó díẹ̀ ṣe torí mo ṣe wà yìí primary 6 mo kà lóko mi dẹ̀ fẹ́ kọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ gbèsè ayé ọmọ mi kó rí bí tèmi ṣe rí yìí tó pé mi ò lè san English ní public ó jẹ́ nǹkan tó ń embarrassment mo fẹ́ kàn ọmọ mi kan débi gíga so tí ọbẹ̀ pẹ́ ọkàn náà mo rí rán ní school tí èmi àtọkọ mi bá ti wà á help mi so n ta bá rí náà á mọ help àwọn yòókù rẹ̀ torí agbára mi ò gbé púpọ̀ so mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn tán help wa kọ́ lọ́ọ́ bá mi bless wọn kí ilé àtọ̀nà wọn náà mọ́ dàrú àwọn tán dẹ̀ tún promise wa náà tán ti ṣe kọ́ lọ́ọ́ bá mi ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ láti help wa.
Continuing, they are not married, but they have 4 children together. The husband does not like the responsibilities, but he likes all the pleasures a woman has to offer.
My name is George Chizoba. Then last year I came here. I came with my husband because my husband no dey take care of me. It's only me that care taking for my children. And my husband no dey look, even though they bring food money. Only me na me I dey hawk ogi. I dey hawk my mind. For my mind, I can't dey hawk ogi. Only me they suffer too much. Then I came here last year. Come and report Morgan.
Previously on the Justice Court.
The plaintiff, Chizoba George, is asking the court to compel Chimezie to assume responsibility over the 4 children they have together. The defendant, Chimezie George, agrees the children are his responsibilities but blames the situation in the nation for his inability to live up to expectations.
So tell me what happened. Why are you here?
Because since when I dey live with them, since 8 years now, only me and they cater for my children.
How many children do you have?
We are 4.
When did you get married?
2011.
What kind of marriage did you...
You're not married.
You just started cohabiting together. Started living together. Okay. I'm listening.
Since that time, I've been suffering. Only me take care of my children.
Do you still live together?
No, ma.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Since that time, even at the my first video I did, I hawk my. I hawk that one finish. As I hawk that one, only
you hawk what?
My now they hawk.
Okay.
As I hawk my, I can't fall sick. So I can't fall sick. I can't fall stroke. I can't stop. I know they hawk again. I can't they hawk ogi. Ogi now they start. Now me they pay school fee. Now they do everything.
How old are you?
I'm 30 years now.
Okay.
No, they help me do anything. Only me. Then I can't travel. I can't stay for my auntie side. I say I know they stay with them again. Let me stay for my auntie side. Because only me, I can't wahala. The thing won't kill me. As I hug Oga, I can't call him. If I call him for him, go say no money, nothing. Now I say let me stay for my auntie side. They hug my Ogi, they suffer my suffer. That's how they do the thing. Even if I call him for him, they answer me. If I call and say, Oga, come, see children, nothing, no. Say, me, myself, I don't try. I mean, they pay their school fees. I mean, they do everything. Your house,
Was he paying school fees before?
eh?
Was he paying school fees before?
No, ma.
From day one?
Even after,
He has not been responsible towards the children. And you ended up having 4 children for him. Does that make sense to you?
no, ma.
You had the first one. He's not responsible towards it. You went ahead and had the second one. He's not responsible towards it. You had the third one. He's not responsible. Now you're on the 4th one. Do you understand me? I've not heard his own side of the story because it's just your side. For all you know, he might come up to tell me he's been giving you money and being of assistance to you. But if he's really that bad, that he's not been responsible towards you and the children, so why do you keep on allowing him to impregnate you and be having more liability? Go ahead, I'm listening.
And so that and only me they take up my children. Even their school fee, and only me they pay. Then I can't live with my sister. And my sister side I live for Babani. Then that one don't find house, come on, leave house for me. No money to pay for house rent. Now I can't send my reports. Me himself can't they help.
The 2 of you were living together before? Okay.
Now I can't say make I can't report. Me himself they follow, they bring money, they take care of the children. Or if you know agree, make I leave the children. Say me myself I don't tire. To the take care of children, only me. Let me make me report.
Mr. George, what do you do for a living?
I don't have something doing now. The last thing that I want to do, Okada. And they stop Okada for...
Okay, before they stop Okada, what were you doing? Before you were even engaging in the Okada, that's bike business.
I'm selling petty market.
What kind of petty things?
Just all these local slippers.
She's been handling it for the past 2 years. And right now it's choking her. Suddenly she realized she cannot cope. Who else do you expect her to go and meet than the children's father, which is you?
Yes.
So that's why she's here. That's why she has to come to you. And you've got to make your children's welfare a priority. You eat, you feed, don't you? As an adult, you don't eat at all. You've not eaten in the past 2 years.
No, I'm eating.
You have to give her upkeep. That's what the law of Lagos State says. She doesn't even have to be your wife. If you impregnate a woman and she ends up having the baby, you have to take care of her and the baby. That's the law.
Yes.
This Lagos State. So you can't just walk in casually and tell me that with 4 children with her, you don't have anything to do about that. Because we will enforce the law.
Yes, I'm trying to find something doing.
So how much do you want to be giving her on a monthly basis? Let's just go there straight.
For now, I will not talk anything because I never started anything now.
So you don't have anything to give her? You don't have anything to give her now?
I will look around. See
It's not a matter of looking around. Let me tell you. I told you I will enforce the law, and I mean it. How can you impregnate somebody and give her? That's cruel. 4 children. If a man impregnated you the first time, you have the first child. I told you 4 children, and you know the money is giving you. Why do you keep on having children that you cannot, the 2 of you cannot take care of? You don't know family planning?
Mommy.
Yes?
I still live with her now. First we live with person go one pikin.
And you go control. Then they control them. Now I understand you.
Order!
You don't know what they call family planning. You've never heard of it before.
No, ma.
Okay, good. Have you heard of family planning before?
Yeah.
You tell me the amount you'll be giving her on monthly basis. Because whether she's under your roof or she's not under your roof, you are supposed to give her upkeep for 4 children. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
That is it. So if she moves in
Like
before
monthly.
children, that's 5 extra.
Like monthly or weekly.
Monthly is okay.
I will give her 10,000.
You'll be giving her 10,000 naira every month. Okay. Because that amount is small for 5 people. Do you understand me? I was even thinking you mentioned 20. I'm being honest with you. But remember, this is your family. Do you understand? So that's why I'm giving you room to come up with a figure.
Please, let's do it 15.
15. Is that okay?
It's okay.
You're a couple now, so that's what you can afford for now. Now, how do we resolve the school fees of the children? How much is the school fees? How much are you paying for the children's school fees?
Sometimes. The first one, their own at 13. The other one, 11, 150.
So wait, one is 13. Then the other two, 11,000. Thank you. So 35,000.
Every time.
Ask her. So you can appreciate what she's been. So you can see what she's. So when do you want to start giving her the upkeep?
Is it from next month?
What do they feed on from now till next month?
I will look what I can do. I can give him 5,000 before the ending of this month.
You give her 5,000 naira before the end of. Is that okay by you? You know what he's trying to do? We'll give you 5,000 now. Then from July, he will start giving you 10,000 naira. Then once everybody can move around, you know this coronavirus now, not everybody is going to work. When everybody starts going to work and government says, oh, the lockdown is off, then he said he will start giving you 15,000 naira every month. Now he wants you to come back to the house. I'm not forcing you. Do you understand? But you have 4 children. He's still their father. He wants you to come back to the house. Even when you are in the house, he will still be giving you that money. Do you understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
Every month, the way we've agreed on. So do you want to move back to the house?
No problem.
So she's coming back to the house. Is that okay? Mr. Chimezi?
No problem.
Madam? You're okay too? All right.
The plaintiff, a 30-year-old mother of 4, is hawking food to provide for the children and pay their school fees, while the husband looks the other way. George Fumi says this is cruel. She encourages Joy to embrace family planning and requests Chimezie assume his fatherly responsibilities. After the break, George Fumi settles this matter.
So right here, in this suit, the defendant has agreed to be paying the plaintiff the sum of 5,000 naira in June, thereafter 10,000 naira on monthly basis until the lockdown is lifted. And immediately the lockdown is lifted, it will increase the sum to 15,000 naira on monthly basis.
All rise.
Then they settle everything for me. Mommy Fumi and my big auntie, Chinwendu, helped me a lot. They solved the whole problem. Then my husband, I know say no they help me now, but for the whole help, but they help me. Then I'm living fine now. They saw the program for television. Some people helping me, supporting my family. So that time I'm okay. Before my children are not going to school, it's only that woman. She is helping me, doing everything, both food and everything. The woman is helping me. So, both my children's school fees, she's paying it for me. I want to tell them all their kindness and goodness they do for me. Both my big mommy and my big auntie. Now George, mommy Fumi. I love her so much. She's good for me. Thank God for Justice Court. They help people. If you carry your matter come, they help you solve your problem. And people will get problem, when they carry and come, we help them solve their problem. Thank God for Justice Court.
Have you been cheated or have a dispute and want justice? Don't take laws into your hands. Log on to www.thejusticecourt.com and submit your case.